Now, what is the best way to police the internet gambling industry? In America, it's been banned, but here the government wants it properly regulated instead. Today it's been hosting a summit of more than 30 countries to look at the best way of doing it. Ministers want internationally agreed standards to stop young and vulnerable people from gambling. There are already 1 million regular online gamblers in Britain, a third of the total number in Europe. Across the continent, they spend £3.5 billion a year, an average of £1,000 each. One of the key issues around regulating online gambling is precisely how account holders' access to sites can be managed. Well, to discuss that, we can speak to Peter Marcus from InterCasino, who is here with me now. Hi. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
So is the online gambling industry in this country completely unregulated at the moment?
It's not completely unregulated. There are already 30 countries, as you heard, who license and regulate online gambling. And almost all the online gaming companies are licensed by one of those countries, the large ones being Malta, which is part of the EU, Gibraltar, Curacao and Antigua.
So how does it work? How easy is it?
How easy is it? It's easy to go online. All you have to do is go to the website, click and download some software for casino or poker, or just put a bet on.
Oh, sorry, I don't mean how easy is it to gamble online. I think that's easy. How easy is it to actually police it?
How easy to police it? It's not that difficult to police, and not as difficult as one think it would be. Don't forget, online gaming is in the end technology, and technology can be monitored. So, for example, with InterCasino, we're able to monitor every single person who is opening up a new account, verify and make sure that that account and that credit card match together, do a credit check on those people to make sure they are who they are and how much disposable income that person would have.
So you can be absolutely sure that there's no one underage gambling, for instance?
We do our best and we work very hard with systems. We'd like to do more. We'd like to work with the credit card companies and banks to work directly with their databases to guarantee 100% that the person who's using their debit card or credit card is over 18. So we do as much as we possibly can. We'd love to do more.
And what about people going online, gambling away amounts of money that they simply can't afford? It's easy. You've got your computer there, you're clicking on a button, it's almost like it's not real money. Is there any way that you stop somebody?
Again, this is technology industry you're talking about. We monitor every single person's bets.
You monitor, but can you stop them?
We can stop them. We, for example, in InterCasino, we put limits on how much they can spend. When they first start, we put a very small limit on how much they can spend. As they prove themselves, they can spend more money, and they're able to spend more money, we'll increase that limit.
But when you say as they prove themselves, they're basically finding the money through credit cards, so you don't know that they can really afford to do what they're doing.
It's difficult to give all the ways we control it, because obviously if we gave those away, people would work out how to get around that. But we have a number of systems in place to monitor how much people are spending, to monitor their spending within their means, and therefore they can gamble within their means. You know, if Bill Gates wants to spend money on online casino, why should we stop him? He's got millions to spend. If somebody else has less money, we should control that.
So the government's talking about better regulating the industry. Do you think that Britain is effectively going to become a centre for the online gaming industry?
Whether Britain becomes a centre, I'm not sure yet. We'll see what the regulations are and we'll see what the tax regime is, which hasn't come out yet. But I think what's fantastic about this summit this week is it's bringing regulation, it's bringing gaming controls into the forefront of policy, and that's very positive for the customer, the politicians and indeed the industry.
Peter Marcus from InterCasino, thank you.
Thank you.